Welcome back, Aries. Thank you so much for joining us for the extended readings here. So I'm going to give these a quick shuffle and we'll get into your future cross and bow. One more. Okay, let's see here. Overall energy coming into the future here. The Fool, the Empress, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. Okay, King of Swords, Aries. All right. So your outcome over here was the Hangman. You know, the present reading coming into the outcome into the future is you taking more time to kind of go inside, be introspective, really figure out what it is that you want, what your truths are, and you come into this part of the reading, the future energy, with the Fool, the Empress, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, and King of Swords. So this combo feels, all of this feels like to me that you're ready to take new chances, start a new adventure, be like, all right, that shit's behind me. I don't need to worry about this, and that. Like, I've really decided that this is what I want. I want to be able to be creative in the ways that, and abundant, and, you know, really apply my energy in a very Queen of Wands way, which is, you know, really kind of fiery and feisty, being really self-assured and confident, knowing what you know, with this, you know, Queen of Cups energy being a very nurturing, you know, the Empress and the Queen of Cups has divine feminine feel for me, and especially with the three of them being together, it does feel like, you know, maybe you're wanting to look at, you know, taking a chance with, you know, two other, you know, partners of yours that have this energy, a fiery energy and a watery energy. Maybe you're taking, you know, looking at spearheading something creatively, and this King of Swords, intentional, strategic, honest, loyal, very forthright. So it feels like whatever's going into the future, whatever's going, you know, coming into the future for you, this overall energy it's really fresh. It feels like there's a team in the situation, and also that it's really very well planned and really well intentioned and authentic, and honest isn't the word for it, but honest, you know, that it's almost pure in a weird way. That's closer than honest, still not quite exactly it. So the focus coming into the future is the Nine of Wands. You need to be setting healthy boundaries. You're a little weary from all of the hard work, but setting healthy boundaries is where your focus needs to be. Your challenge is the Chariot, is that you get pulled in different directions and you're always on the run. There's never a time where you're just able to kind of sit in this hangman, you know, it was hermit energy where you're able to be reflective. It's sort of like you're always in a very reactive mode. So the energy moving through the future, I love this, and it came over here too. So Knight of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Ten of Wands, we had this over here, and the Two of Wands. All right, Aries. The Knight of Pentacles is a very reliable, hard-working energy, and it feels like you're willing to, you know, set up your healthy boundaries. We got to work on that, being pulled in different directions and being always on the go and not quite sure, you know, you're being reactive. You got to work on that, but those boundaries should help with that. And the Knight of Pentacles is hard work. It's, you know, somebody who's really willing to, you know, give it a very like fresh but like experienced energy. Maybe not as experienced as the King, but you know, it's not their first rodeo. And that brings you through into the Three of Cups energy, which you had these three females over here. These three, it was the Empress, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. So I don't know if that's fire signs, water signs, and, you know, but it feels like, again, there's this total support and collaboration, that there's these three, you know, very strong creative energies that are coming together, and you needing to Ten of Wands. The light flickered.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
I was wondering if you just saw that.
So the Ten of Wands is you have it over here, setting down these burdens, Aries.
Okay.
your reading is making my lights flicker. So
pay attention.
yes, please, twice, 10 of Wands. Put burdens down that are not yours. And, here's next to the Chariot, again, is usually just movement, but in your case, it feels like being pulled in different directions. And the energy moving through into the future is the Two of Wands. You're going to need to make a decision. And it will be clear to you, I think, which decisions you need to make, but you're going to need to choose between two situations, or being pulled in two situations, and really setting up those healthy boundaries and putting in the hard work and laying down burdens that aren't yours. Like, okay, you know what? I've done enough. Not in a really resentful, shitty way, but just that I've put in my fair share. It's not fair for me to carry this anymore. I'm going to lay this down because I need to, sustain what sustains me. Otherwise, you're not available to other people. It doesn't work. You can't pour from an empty cup. So your fears, Three of Wands, is that your ship won't come in, and maybe that you're making a choice of, waiting on seeing something. And a lot of times the Three of Wands is manifesting what you want.
Wow.
Listen, Aries, you're going to manifest what you want. The help that the universe is going to bring in is the Ace of Wands. Okay, they're going to give you new, fiery, passionate energy to get this done. Nine of Cups is this is your hopes that you really, this all feels collaborative, but this hopes right here feels really relationship oriented. Like you want to refresh, or like, you kind of want to be wooed and maybe wined and dined. If you're in a relationship, just like, yes, I need you with these healthy boundaries. I'm not going to carry all this stuff. I need you to maybe help me with this and that, so we can enjoy each other on these levels. But you want to kind of re-engage romantically in your situation, and it doesn't feel like it's the same one as this. Outcome, Seven of Wands. You will persevere, and you know what to fight for. You know what to stand up for, and what you kind of, which hills you want to die on, which battles you want to pick. Extra help the universe is bringing in. Page of Wands and Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is giving and receiving assistance, and it's having that abundance and really being sharing it, not not in a I owe you, you owe me way, but just we have enough, and I'll help you when you need it, you'll help me when I need it. And this Page of Wands is, pages are messengers, and Wands is it's fiery new opportunities, creative opportunities. So I feel like if there's two other people that you have been talking about a project with, that you might want to get together with them and rediscuss this, is how this feels, Aries. I'm not quite sure why, but Knight of Wands, and that's fiery, really intense, kind of take that full energy, take that energy and jump, and really, start a new beginning, work, towards what it is that you want. But it feels like this is more passion project collaboratively, whether it's like, oh, these friends and I have this thing in common, we do this as a hobby, but it could go this way or that way. That's the feeling that I get about this. So we've got that, and let's go into your advice from Spirit. Your energy, communication, strength, weaknesses, reality, what your passions are, and your advice going into the future. One more shuffle. Like when the shuffle feels good. You're like, okay, you're done. Okay. Right, your energy. Nine of Cups. You have emotional abundance. You have wish fulfillment when it comes to, your emotional situation. You know that you're able to create what it is that you want and sit in that energy, that you can manifest, the family, love, support situation that works for you. Your communication right now, Four of Pentacles. You're really in a frugal, like, oh, okay, a little insecure state financially, and this is what you're kind of communicating to yourself. But really, it's about building legacy and being more secure. So, there's two ways of looking at that. You can look at, I can manifest enough, or I'm worried about not manifesting enough. Which one are you going to give energy to? That's the one that's going to really end up showing itself. and kind of coming through in the energy. Your strength, Page of Wands. So you're really creative and you're really able to be very active and kind of inspire other people to do things. So, I mean, maybe it's about delegating. Maybe you're this one in the situation here. You're the Empress and these other, two are, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. These energies, other, elemental energies, showing up as people maybe. But you're the one that's going to kind of call how it goes. Delegate it, kind of plan it. It's going to be yours, maybe your baby. Your weakness. Seven of Cups. So again, like this Chariot, you get confused. There's a lot going on. You get pulled in multiple directions. It's not that you necessarily have options. There's a lot on your plate and you're kind of foggy because of it. Your reality, strength. You are able to be self-assured and you know what the things are that you need to do to kind of heal anything that's kind of like causing you a problem still. You know how to love people and be loved. You know how to offer those things. It's time to turn that into your inward towards yourself. That's your reality, is that you really need to work on your own self-concept, self-esteem, your own unconditional acceptance for what you've been through and who you are and what that's brought you to and through. So your passion, Nine of Swords. Your passion is really trying to figure out how to make everything work and limit anxiety in the situations. You really want everyone to just have, it's sort of, you're the one that kind of sets everything up and, okay, it's going to be fine because I'm setting it up this way and it takes care of everyone. It won't be, it won't cause anybody any anxiety, and you really take into account everyone's needs and wants, and that's who you choose to be. You want to make sure everyone's all right. That's how you love. And your advice going into the future is the world. You can have everything you want. You can manifest all of your dreams come true. It really does take you into this future energy. You looking at establishing more healthy boundaries and understanding that once you do that, a lot of this confusion, a lot of the weaknesses of the Seven of Cups and the anxiety that you have will fall away, and these things just seem like they'll easily happen, and it's still waiting for you. So it's not no rush. Whenever you're ready. Thank you so much, Aries. I'm going to hand you over to Dr. A for you and them reading.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. M. So your overall energy is Ten of Swords. So the feeling that I get from this is that all of that pain is in the past. It's in the past. You've left it.
You've hit rock bottom at some point, so you know that's.
And you're now rising again.
Yeah, that's over. So you're just sort of like a little tender.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. And
how you feel is Nine of Wands. So you're setting those boundaries because of things that you've been through in the past. And that's a good thing, but you still have to be open to things as well. And how they feel is Six of Wands. So they see celebrating that victory with you. And what you think is Five of Wands. I feel like this isn't so much a conflict with anyone per se, but that you're willing to fight for something you want. So if
Aries,
if you want them,
Aries, they love that.
They're gonna
love
fight.
That's their jam, though. Yeah. They love to throw hands.
Yeah. But if Aries really wants that other person, they're gonna fight for him. Mm-hmm. They're not gonna go down without fighting. Mm-hmm. As you shouldn't. If that's your person, that's how it should be. And what they think, Ace of Wands. It's that new fiery, passionate side that I think that's something that they've been waiting for.
Yeah, they like that you get feisty. Mm-hmm. It's just a turn on. I mean, you like what you like.
No kink shaming.
But if that's your thing.
No kink shaming. And what you love is the Five of Pentacles. You don't feel that they're going to that they're ever going to leave. Once the two of you can come to terms with things, like it's just gonna mesh just right.
Yeah, no one's gonna be left out in the cold in this situation, and you appreciate that. That
you got their back, they got you.
They're ride or die for real. Yeah.
And what they love, Two of Pentacles. that
you know how to juggle their bullshit.
Yeah, you're willing to balance things out, that you can find that balance between two things.
Yeah.
And
They can provide, but also be a giant pain in your ass.
yes. It all balances out,
Yeah.
it works itself out. And what you want to share is Four of Pentacles. So Four of Pentacles is typically, like you're hanging on too tightly. However, I don't feel that it's you're hanging on too tightly as you're not letting them go.
Yeah, and you're building a legacy here with that Four of Pentacles.
Yes.
We had it over here. It was like, you're operating from a place of, look what I can manifest versus look what I don't have.
Right.
So and the
Stop
Four,
looking at the what I don't have and look at what I do have.
and what I can manifest with this person.
Right. And what they want to share is Queen of Cups. It's that that nurturing, emotional,
they
that
love
soft side.
They love that you are emotionally intelligent and you deal with them on that level.
Yes. I feel like this has been a phenomenal reading, and I'm so excited for you guys.
Aries, thank you so much for joining us for the extended readings. If you have any questions or would like to check out our website for more information on life coaching and energy work, it's GeminiLifeCoaches.com. Thanks again for joining us. See you again soon.
Bye.
Bye.